Hi, this is Stu Johnson with Paradigm Web. I just wanted to get together with you real quick to discuss what I refer to as the four-legged stool. And the four-legged stool is basically a sturdy, stool just being a sturdy structure being used in this example is to demonstrate that you need these four elements in there to get the job done. You can get away with three, seeing, metaphorically, a stool can get away with standing on three legs, but you want to get all four, and so the stool metaphor. So keep that in mind while I'm explaining, help you be more creative in thinking of ways to solve problems, because that's what it's all about. The first thing that you want to establish with people is you want to establish credibility. Your credibility is really number one. I mean, when it comes right down to it, who have you worked for before? What type of work was it? How did it go? That type of thing. That's actually in track record, but credibility is good. Credibility can be in the form of testimonials. It could be in the form of, it's a little different flavor than track record, but it's essentially the same thing. Number two, the number two business rule, or the second leg in the stool, is a benefit or a promise. So if I go with you, and go along with you, your company or whatever, what are you going to offer me in the way of a benefit moving forward into the future? How is that going to help? How is that going to help me down the road? That's really what I'm interested in there. Okay. So our first one is credibility. Our second one is benefit or promise. So, what's the benefit moving forward if I decide to go with your company? You really have to figure that out and mull on that for a while. The next one is your idea. What's your big idea? Like, what separates you from everybody else? Your unique selling proposition, which is in another video. Sorry to do that to you. I just had to pull that one. Hopefully you'll forgive me. But I'm trying to help you, and I hope that you really do well in your copywriting, because I'm really serious about it, as you can tell. But what's your big idea? That's the next one. What separates you from everybody else out there? And so, idea. What do you do, or what do you add to the equation that other companies don't? It could be, a free consultation on the front end. On the back end, it could be some sort of discount. There's lots of incentives and ways to get the perception swinging in your favor. Something we'll go over in another video is called the contrast principle, and that basically says that if you start, if you have and I've said this in other videos, if you put your hand under cold water and then stick it in a warm bucket of water, it'll feel like it's in hot water, but actually it's just in warm water. You just came from cold water. So the contrast principle, really sort of plays into what's your idea, how do you contrast with the businesses around you, like what separates you. So really think about that. I know I kind of wore that out there, but I really wanted to get that point across. And then the last one is track record. So this kind of plays into that up there. I'm getting better at writing on this board. Hopefully it's angled right. Yeah, you can get that. So track record is the last one, and basically what that is it is what it says it is. It's how well have you done for others, and were they satisfied with your services, moving forward, how are you going to make your prospects feel more comfortable going with you versus someone else. So some people do bring up competitors, in ad copy and in sales copy. I really don't think it's a good idea. I mean, you could say the other guy, but some have even gone so far to really put names or acronyms to symbolize someone, or whatever. but I would stay away from that. So basically, just you're going for benefit here. You're selling yourself. You're selling your business. Your business has to have these 4 elements in it in order for it to succeed and thrive. Okay, whether you're a one-man show or whether you're a 100-person company, these elements have to be in there. So credibility. Who are you? Why should I believe you? Okay, and why should I do what you're telling me to do right now? Right? Benefit or promise. That's why, because I can solve your problem. If you look at another video, the white paper video, you'll see that's stating the problem is really part of the selling mechanism that's in that letter. So go back and watch that white paper video. It's the only one. It's the one where I look ticked off because I just got in a car accident before I made the video. So still a little rattled. But credibility, benefit or promise, idea, what separates you from everybody else, why are you different, why should I trust you versus the other guy or whatever, okay? And then the last one's track record. And track record's really important, so get people to step up to the plate, get them to swing for you, and do the same for them. You give somebody something and they give back. That's how it all works. So really collaborate with people around you. Get in touch with people, do interviews, really exercise that option to connect with other individuals and get the word out. So, boom, this is it basically: credibility, benefit and promise, idea, and track record. So hopefully you got something out of this. This is Stu Johnson with Paradigm Web. Thanks for coming out, and we do our best to make you a better internet person. Take care.